All right, looks like we're good to begin the meeting.
Okay, let's bring the December 3rd, 2020 meeting of the City of Worcester Design and Review Board to order. Our first order of business is approval of the November 5th, 2020 meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
What about our roll call, John?
Yeah, you're right, Susan. I got that myself. Let's go ahead and do roll call. I'll call out your names and say present if you're present. Susan Bates.
Present.
John Campbell, present. Dick Deffenbaugh.
Present.
Keith Spears.
Present.
Louise Keating. Dick Kinder. Sandra Hall. Okay. So Louise Keating is absent, Dick Kinder is absent, and Sandra Hall is absent. Okay, now we need our next course of business is approval of the November 5th, 2020 meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of the of the November meeting.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Dick Deffenbaugh, I second that motion.
Okay, all those in favor, I'll call your name out. Say yes if you approve, no if you don't. Susan Bates.
Yes.
John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh.
Yes.
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, all yes, they are approved. Our next order of business is DR 20-44, Myron Sports Computer requesting certificate of appropriateness approval for new windows and the replacement of windows at 151 North Market Street in the Public Square Landmark District. If the applicant is present, would you state your name, address, and affirm to tell the truth and give us your presentation?
My name's Myron Schwarzentuber, and I'm with Wayne Savings Community Bank in 151 North Market Street, Worcester, Ohio. We are looking, I do have Terry with the Glass Doctor who's going to be doing the work for us, present as well in case there was some questions about the glass or windows. But our plan is, what we would like to do is we would like to start with replacing 27 of our existing windows. There is 7 windows that will not be replaced, but we are replacing them with much of the same format that is currently at Wayne Savings. So we're going to have, the grid will be a little bit wider in the middle, but it is going to be aluminum. It is going to be the same color of window and same style with the grids in there. Our goal is to replace them 27. And then on the south side of the building, we would like to, we're working on a conference room there, and we would like to let some light into that conference room. And initially we thought it was going to be more along the wall there that is up front by the parking lot, but it actually turns out it's going to be a little bit more behind the building, our 143 building, our commercial lending department. So, but we do have sort of layouts there, 72 inches long and 48 inches high. So that would be the change to the exterior in the downtown district that we are requesting with this job as well.
Okay, are there any questions or comments?
John, I just want to note Sandra has joined us.
Oh, Sandra's joined us now. Okay.
I'm here. Sorry. I couldn't find the right Zoom entry. I had too many.
Okay. Well, then once again on that, is there any comments, questions? If not, do I have a motion? Do I have a motion?
Keith Spears, I'll move to accept as presented.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Susan
Sandra.
Bates, I'll second the motion.
First and a second, we will put that to vote. If you agree, say yes. If you disagree, say no. Susan Bates.
Yes.
Don Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Keith Spears,
Yes.
Sandra Hall.
Yes.
Okay, the yeses have it. It is approved as submitted.
Thank you so much for your time.
Our next order of business is DR 20-45. Ken Stifler requesting sign approval for wall signs at 116 South Street, in the C4 zoning district. If the applicant is present, please state your name, address, attorney, tell the truth, and give us your presentation.
Yes, Ken Stifler, Sign Design Worcester, 1537 West Old Lincoln Way. We are proposing for Mr. Jason Crawford of Liberty Screen Printing, who is going to move into the Old Barrack Theater building at 116 East South Street, there on the corner South and Market. Jason would like to put a 4-foot by 8-foot sign on above each of the entrances there on the corner. The corner does have two entrances, one on the south side, one on the west side, both facing the street. And we would like to put his logo in the form of a contour cut aluminum composite board above the awning on each of those entrances. Red, white, and blue colors for Liberty Screen Printing. The squeegee with wings and the laying down the ink is his basic logo. So that is our proposal. If there's any questions, I would be happy to address them.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? If not, do I have a motion?
Dick Deffenbaugh, I approve the motion as submitted.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Susan Bates, I'll second the motion.
Okay, we'll now put it to a vote. All those in favor of approval say yes. No, if not an approval. Susan Bates,
Yes.
Don Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Keith Spears,
Yes.
and Sandra Hall.
No.
Okay, we have 1 no, 4 yeses. That is the majority. So yeses approve it. So it is approved as submitted.
Thank you.
Okay, next order of business is DR 20-26. Michael Workman requesting for a wall sign and freestanding sign face replacement at 206 Bell Avenue in the C4 zoning district. Is there anyone here representing that? In the presentation, is there any questions or comments by the board about that? Do I have a motion?
This is Sandra. I move that we approve the signage as presented.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Okay, Susan Bates, I'll second the motion.
Okay, we have a first and a second. We'll put it to vote. Those in favor will say yes. Those opposed will say no. Susan Bates,
Yes.
Don Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Keith Spears,
Yes.
Sandra Hall.
Yes.
Okay, the yeses have it. So that is approved and submitted. Okay. Our next order of business is the meeting schedule and chair/vice chair selection for 2021. There's the setting of the meeting date is the proposed schedule, which Andrew attached. We also need to vote on who we want to have for chair and vice chair in 2021. So does anybody have any problems with the meeting dates?
May I ask a question? Is this going to do the same?
What would it do?
Is this going to work the same way as before? All the 3 commissions meet the same day? Andrew?
Yeah, it's set up in the same format with the first Thursdays and all the boards and commissions meeting the same night. We really haven't had any problems with it this year. so far anyway. So I think it's helped out some applicants having things on the same night and hasn't really caused any issues on our end.
Okay.
Are there any other comments about that schedule or questions? If so, do you want us, we'll put it up for vote, I guess. All those in favor of accepting the 2020 meeting schedule, I'm going to call your name out. If you approve it, say yes. Opposed, say no. Susan Bates. You're muted, Susan. Susan?
She's muted. I'm not sure how you unmuted on the phone. So, Susan, did you just join us?
Yes. Dick Kinder.
Dick Kinder's here now. Okay.
Yes, I think I hear you all right.
We can hear you. I don't know if Susan is she?
It's not real good,
Oh, there she is. No?
but I think I can proceed.
Okay. Well, I guess we're trying to vote here. I don't know if Susan can hear us, or we obviously can't hear her.
I'm gonna try to put you on speaker.
You're everything's fine, Dick.
Everything's fine. We hear you.
We can hear you fine.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so we're gonna put this to vote. I've asked for Susan. We can't seem to connect with her. So we'll go John Campbell. I will say yes. Dick Deffenbaugh.
Yes.
Keith Spears. Keith, you're
Yes.
muted. Okay. Okay. We got Dick Kinder
Yes.
and Sandra Hall.
Yes.
Okay. The yeses have it. So the schedule's approved as submitted. I guess the next order of business is the chair and vice chair election and then vote. So I need to have a motion or a nomination, if you want to call it that.
I nominate John Campbell, this is Sandra, for chair.
We have a nomination for vice chair.
And Sandra, you're the current vice chair, in case you're wondering.
I'm not going to nominate myself, Andrew.
This is Kinder. I nominate the Sandra
Okay.
Hall.
We have a nomination for chair of John Campbell and a nomination for vice chair of Sandra Hall. So we'll put that to vote. Okay, so all those in favor of the chair of being John Campbell, when I call your name, you'll say yes if you're in favor of it and no if you're not. I'm going to say Susan Bates, but we're not getting a response there. John Campbell, I obviously cannot vote. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Keith Spears,
Yes.
Dick Kinder,
Yes.
and Sandra Hall.
Yes.
Okay, so the yeses have it. So I'm still in purgatory. So John Campbell will be the chair. Now we'll vote for vice chair. Once again, it's Sandra Hall. Obviously, Sandra cannot vote. Yes, if you're in favor of nominating Sandra or voting for Sandra. No, if you're not. Susan Bates, still not responding. John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Keith Spears,
Yes.
Dick Deffenbaugh.
Yes.
Okay, the yeses have it. Sandra Hall is will be the vice chair for 2021. Is there any other comments, questions, or anything else we need to discuss?
Nothing else?
Not, do I have a motion for adjournment?
Sandra, I motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
Kinder, or second.
Okay, all those in favor of, I'm just going to do this as a group because all those in favor of adjournment say yes.
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 All those opposed say no. It's unanimous. We're adjourned.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Happy
day.
So long.
holidays.